What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of TNC Reacts. Today is Wednesday Wonders, and we're going to be talking about reputation destruction. Now, a lot of people may not understand the real context and reputation destruction unless you've either been a part of it or you've seen what it's done to other people. Now, we live in a very double standard society. I mean, it's just part of the game. That's just how it happens. But a lot of times we miss the aspect of what happens after somebody ruins your reputation. And this can be from false allegations. This can be from somebody exposing you on the net, somebody ruining things for your job. It's a multitude of things that can play into these particular situations. So, with this one in particular, I want to focus on why we're not learning from the mistakes of others, i.e., football players, musicians, things like that. Because with men, our reputation destruction comes from false allegations. So, say you are proven to be innocent, your reputation is never the same. It doesn't matter what you didn't do. The fact that you were accused will always ruin your future. And it's a sad thing too because there's no actual alleviation from it. Like once that foot is placed down on your neck and you get this title across you, that's it. Your life will never be the same. Even if you're innocent, you've proven not to be guilty. It still follows you. It's an asterisk on your name and your career and everything you've worked for. So for the life of me, I can't understand why these new people that are coming up still follow the same mistakes of past celebrities. You know, the career driven individuals, all of these positions of power. Somehow, the new generation always repeats the cycle. And I just saw one with Kanye West. He's got some allegations going on right now where women are accusing him of SA. And, you know, I'm like, whether he did it or not, I'm like, his career has already been spiraling out of control. He's been all over the place the last couple of days with his Twitter remarks and things like that. But it's like, this is going to be the nail in the coffin for him. Especially if they got proof of text messages, so on and so forth. He's next on the list. And I'm kind of going to be glad because he needs to shut up. But it's the fact that he didn't even learn from his mistakes in regards to these things. We also see it with women. You know, reputation destruction is hit with them differently because you can have a teacher. A lot of these female teachers right now are popping up essaying young boys, but their reputation isn't destroyed in the same way. You don't really even hear about the cases no more for real. You hear the accusation, you really don't see if they get accused of anything. You know they're guilty, but you don't know what the sentencing is. So that's where that double standard comes in. But their reputation destruction comes in is if they're accused of sleeping around in the office to get better positions in the job. And they may not be doing that. They just may be hardworking individuals. But if somebody proposes that statement, it can ruin their reputation and people start demanding or trying to see if they can get said goods from the individual trying to offer them new positions and things like that. So, and then the one common denominator in all of this reputation destruction, sad to say, it comes from the female side. You really don't see it where men try to destroy your reputation. They just try to destroy you. You know what I mean? Where women, they don't have the physical means to do it, so they have to do it in other ways. And you can say, oh, I'm making this stuff up. Just look up articles where they talk about the psyche of females, and you have these hierarchies within the female groups and how they dominate each other because they don't physically get into altercations. So what they do is reputation destruction, and they talk about each other and they break each other down on a more verbal, mental level, and men don't typically do that. Men just go straight to here, if it comes to an issue where they don't get along. But this is why it's important for men, especially older men, younger men. They need to start learning from other people's mistakes. Stop messing around with your reputation. Now, I'm not talking about because these people can say whatever, but if you protect your reputation, if you keep yourself out of situations where you're in the room alone with a woman, if you're getting massage, because for some reason, man, these football players love getting these massages and getting into real sticky situations. Record yourself at all times if you got to. If you want to have a lady in the room with you, you be like, hey man, look, I'm recording for my safety and yours. This is just what it is. Here, sign this release paper. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do, because your reputation is on the line. You know, you want to be able to prove your innocence at all times, because there is no reason why men in the world who are innocent should be put in a position where they can be lied on, and even if they're proven innocent, that their name is still dirty now because of it. So that's what I mean by reputation destruction. You got to protect it. Watch out who you're dealing with. Watch out how you put yourself in situations. Be careful of all of that, because at the end of the day, once the reputation is got a smidge on it, you can't get rid of it. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you work. Look at Johnny Depp. He proved that he wasn't doing anything to this woman. And people still kind of look at him funny. Because if you remember, he had that Sauvage cologne. The moment he got accused, that commercial went away. The moment he was proven innocent, the commercial came back. But you still don't see him in no movies. You still don't see nothing going on right now. So that lets you know that people are still warming themselves up to him. You know, even with Jonathan Majors. He ran away from the woman, but they said because he forcibly put her back in the car so he could get away from her, that's his fault. And now people are looking, they're like, well, maybe we'll give him his job back. Even though this man ran away from somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just boggles my mind, but that's the world we live in. So you really have to be careful about how you move and what people you deal with. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.